Hello everyone, welcome back to the 3-Hour News Show on C2. Now it's time for some sports updates of the day. We are on the third day of the Daihatsu Indonesia Masters 2023 BWF Super 500 World Tour Series. The best 16 are competing to get the best 8 or the quarterfinal round. And we have our own reporter Reski Anasto and Andre Saputra at the venue. So Reski, before this, I heard today it has been intense matches, especially for Marcus Gideon and Kevin Sanjaya, the Minions. What happened actually, Reski? And also, how was the tournament so far?
Yes, Hans. So, yes, indeed, it was intense matches for the international players, for the Indonesian side, and also for the other international players for this series. Because this have been the third series of the year of this year, and this has only been in January, and we are already on the third series. As first, it was the Malaysia Open, and then after that is India Open, and now is the Indonesian Daihatsu Master. And for today's match, it is indeed very intense. Because there are 17 representatives from Indonesia that is playing today, and one of the intense matches that happened is in Marcus Gideon and Kevin Sanjaya, which they had to retire or forfeit in the middle of the game while they were playing against Li Yuchen and Oh Chuan Yi from China. Even though they actually performed really well, they secured the first set with 21-19, and then on the second set is 18-21. And the last set have to be stopped to 11-6. This is because Marcus Gideon had muscle injury on his stomach. So because Marcus Gideon had, we don't know yet what really happened to what cause of the injury, but during the press conference that we actually asked them, Marcus Gideon had the muscle injury in his stomach, and that's why he had to retire the game in the best 16. And right now it is they have been treated as soon as possible, and because of that as well, we already asked them on how do they respond to this the game that they have been retired, and especially after they performing really well on the first and the second set. Here is their response to that.
Dan saya juga pikir tadi mau dipaksa, takutnya lebih parah, takutnya sobek, takutnya keluar darah. Dulu kan pernah pas di Bali tuh sampai perutnya di USG ada darahnya. Sekarang ya kan ini juga masih babak 16, percuma juga dipaksa. Ya kalau menang juga besok belum tentu bisa main.
Yeah, so that was the response from the Marcus Gideon himself. Well, when he said that he decided to retire the game because if they could win, if they win, they could not be unable to play against the tomorrow's game. So it's better to actually getting treated as soon as possible. And as for the another recap for this for today's game is that there are highlights for today is the men's single, favorite single from Indonesia, Anthony Ginting, have to admit the loss to Shi Yuki from China with 19-20, and 17-21. And during the press conference, he mentioned that he was actually feeling quite tired because of the two series that he was competing at, and also the opponent did really well on conquering the game for the first set and until the second set, that he could not cope to actually catch up on the game and so he had to actually admit the loss to Shi Yuki from China. And he also said that he is looking forward for the All England Open that will take place on March. And also, and there's a good news came from the favorite duo for the women's double, Apriani Rahayu and Fadia Ramadanti, which they won against Hu Ling Fang and Lin Xiamin from Taipei, 22-20 and 21-16. And they fought hard on this match as they go into the first set and to the second set. Even like on the second set, we saw as well during the match that Apreni Rahayu had to actually combat, even like she had to actually lay down because they were doing the very long rally. So to get the point, she had to actually combat and throw herself into the ground. And as for another one is Putri Kusuma Wardani. She lost with An Se-young with a rubber match, 21-18, 7-21, and 10-20. But after all, she did a very good fight as she's right now current rank is 32 against the world current rank second for the women single. And another good news came from the woman single. Gregoria Mariska Tunjung from Indonesia won against He Bing Jiao from China with 21-19 and 21-17. The match was intense as well, and there was an injury that's suspected during the first set for the Bing Jiao, and Georgia Gregoria Mariska Tunjung able to use this advantage and able to be focused on the game and secure the second set and won the match. And right now, who is playing right now is actually the favorite duo Fajar Alfian and Rian Adianto versus Chanko Chipoliwei from Taipei. And we are still waiting for the day to end where the result to get the quarterfinal or the best 8 athletes for tomorrow's game that is happening here at Istora Senayan. Back to studio.
Thank you so much, Reski Anastro. And we could see and also we could hear from the report that it was so much dynamic. It has so much dynamic in the Daihatsu Indonesian Masters 2023, and we will wait for the further updates.